Hello, welcome to another Building on a Budget Models blog, or BOAB vlog, let's call it that. So yeah, here we are today on a quite crisp, bright November morning at the British Motor Museum here at Gaydon in Warwickshire. It's just down the road from me, so I visit it quite often. Just kind of pan around, there you can see the main building there, it's quite big. And over there as well, that's the Jaguar Heritage building. There's also got the reserve collection over there and the garage, which hopefully I'll be able to show you later. Just here before opening time, so also here with Alex, my younger son, so hopefully we'll be able to get some insightful opinions from a 3-year-old during the day. We'll see you soon. In my video today, I barely scratched the surface of the hundreds, if not thousands, of vehicles that the museum has on display. I'll take you around some of the major sections of the museum and show some of my personal favourites. Section here is the design and concept, and there's lots of concept cars here, such as many of the potential replacements for the Mini that never happened. There's also things like this kind of Austin Mini Moke, this Road Rover. There's information plaques near each of the cars which let you know when the concept was released and if it eventually led to anything. Which one do you like?
I love that car is dark green and that one is light green.
Favourite parts of the museum is kind of the Jaguar Motorsport section. Ordinarily there's the XJR9 and the XJS touring car here. They're not here right now. Sometimes they're taken to motorsport events, so they might be in the garage at the moment. But yeah, this XJ13, this was a concept. Have driven it on Gran Turismo actually.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this is Eddie Irvine's R1 from the 2000 F1 season. Jaguar would eventually become Red Bull. What's your favourite Jaguar, Alex? Here?
That one.
The Formula 1 car? And that one there, number 44? Of course, the D-Type. This was the 1956 car that won Le Mans. See there, it's got the 2 seats. Amazing shark fin at the back. Rather more unique cars here, such as this Reliant Regal, the van. It's can't believe that they were used for commercial purposes, like this post van. Just here is this time road, which kind of goes all the way through the 20th century. It does state to finish in the 90s, but I think that the Ford Cortina here and the Austin Metro are both 80s cars. My car's from Bristol Street Motors. This car. Hello, what are we driving here? You turning the lights on? Can you change the gear? MG according to the gear stick. Nope. Maybe not. This year the Vauxhall Museum collection was added here, as I think their museum closed down in Luton or Bedfordshire, not sure. There's some amazing stuff here. I particularly like this Lotus Vauxhall Carlton, which, you look really close, it's actually very dark green. It's gorgeous. I do really like this Calibra. It's on these BBS wheels as well. Don't see many of those on the road anymore. Astra GTE and Astra Coupe here. It's the VX220, or you found the Griffin badge, yeah. This is called the Opel Speedster. Based on the Lotus Elise. Section here looking at sports cars, and this does go right up to the 21st century with McLaren and Aston Martin as well. Yeah, real heritage here, kind of the Lotus Mark IV, what later became the Caterham 7. MGTF Midget from 1954. One thing I really like about this car is that the dials in the octagonal shape of the MG badge. That's awesome. Here is Lotus 7. Used this as inspiration to build my own version. Many of the examples on display were built to promote the vehicles at motor shows and trade fairs and things like that, such as this MGB GT. This has been completely bisected, cut straight down the middle. There's also some really rare cars that you're very unlikely to see on the road, such as this Morgan three-wheeler. When we went on a tour of the museum a couple of years ago, they actually let us climb onto this bus. Not onto the top deck though. This section here looks at motorsport, such as rally, formula cars, touring cars, long distance cars. This Metro 6R4 is slightly different to the Belkits version that I made, since this is the Clubman spec rather than the International. However, one of the best things to do at the museum is to have a look around for research purposes. You driving the car?
Yeah.
You wave. This section here has some replicas and some real-life examples of cars from TV and film. This Land Rover Defender was used in the Bond film Skyfall, and when you look inside here you can see all the special equipment they had to make it safe. This DeLorean DMC-12 is a replica rather than the original used in the film. However, on the dashboard it has been signed by Christopher Lloyd. In this section I found some scale models, mainly 1/32 cars, I think from the 1950s and 60s. There's also some information about the previous role of the site as an airbase during the Second World War. The Motoring Cinema here shows free showings of historic motor films throughout the day, including ones about factories throughout the 20th century and also motorsport events, such as this one based on the Rallye des Alpes.
The battered Porsches survived to take first two places in their class, and the courage of Atkins was rewarded by second place to the Americans. Cat and Tack had fought their way through to complete the Triumph team. To Richardson and Heathcote, fourth place in the class. And to Gassanides and Slaughtermarker, a Coupe des Alpes, and second place in the class.
We're now in the Jaguar Heritage Centre, where it goes from way back when they were Swallow sidecars all the way up to the 21st century. This is the XJ220 concept car, with many features that were removed from the eventual production version, such as the scissor doors and also the V12 engine in the back. Previously, there was also a production version of the XJ220 in the museum, however, I don't know where it currently is. You can see down here all the cars that are currently being worked on, and there is the Le Mans winning XJR9 with its front and rear cowl removed. Pretty amazing. We're now in the reserve collection. This reminds me a little bit of that scene at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, except at least these aren't in boxes. This houses many of the vehicles which are in display condition, however there's no room for them in the main museum. There's lots of really helpful guides around here, so if you have any questions about some of the cars, they'll be very happy to answer them and may even open the doors or the bonnets for you to have a look inside. Well, I made a Camel Trophy Range Rover, so very similar to this. But yeah, this is a Land Rover Discovery.
And it is because you made it, Daddy.
It's a lot like it. That's a Metro 6R4. The museum is open all year round, with the exception of from the 24th of December up to the 1st of January inclusive. If you book in advance, entry tickets for adults is £14.50, children are £9 and concessions are £12.50, with under 5s getting in for free. If you gift aid your ticket, you get 12 months for free, which is a really good deal. So there we have it. I've barely scratched the surface of what is on display here. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Please do leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay notified. I'll see you soon.